And you know that storm front he was just talking about, expected to hit northwest Arkansas before it hits the river valley, so people that are out and about.
Yeah, maybe on Beaver Lake, for instance, you could face some trouble. Let's bring in 4029's Robert Suhr. He's joining us live right now at Beaver Lake. Robert, you have a few safety tips for folks.
Yeah, Paige, that's right. Good evening to you. About 24 hours from now, we could be looking at some pretty dark skies. And while things here at Beaver Lake are not that busy right now, that could be a different story come this time tomorrow. But officials I talked with told me that with those storms rolling in, the last place you might want to be is in the water.
July in Arkansas is always hot, and Saturday will be no exception, with temperatures expected to once again climb back up into the 90s. But those hot and humid conditions will set the stage for showers and thunderstorms as we get later in the day. And those storms could pop up while many of you are out on the water. I spoke with Landon Thurman. He's the chief park ranger here at Beaver Lake and says try to have a plan in place should the skies grow dark.
If you get out there and you're recreating and you do start to notice that you have a line of clouds coming in, it's probably time to get off the water. So we recommend that you get off the water as quickly as you can safely. Still making sure you're being safe as you're exiting the lake.
A severe thunderstorm and its strong winds can easily create large waves on the lake or any body of water, and make things extremely dangerous for recreational boaters like Ron Leffler, who's experienced that firsthand a few years ago on the Mississippi River.
I was actually in a bigger boat than this and actually got down on a swell where I couldn't see nothing all the way around me but water.
Michael Loy came to Beaver Lake from Pittsburgh, Kansas, and tells me he has a very specific severe weather action plan.
Rule number one, if a thunderstorm's coming through, get off the water. Rule number two, if you see lightning, get out of the boat. Put it up, you're done for the day.
And that's a great point, because the National Weather Service says the most lightning fatalities each year happen while on the water. And Beaver Lake is not immune to this hazard.
We have had people die from lightning strikes here on Beaver Lake, so just very important to keep that in mind. And if you do see a storm coming in, then you want to make sure that you get off the water safely.
I've seen one catch on fire from lightning, struck by lightning, catch on fire right here on Beaver Lake, down here by the bridge down here.
Now, guys, what's also important is Ranger Thurman told me what you might want to do tomorrow is pick a time to take a break to get out of the lake, because what they don't want to see is that line of severe storms rolling that Darby was talking about, and everybody tries to unload their boat at the same time. That creates an even more dangerous situation as you've got a large group of people all trying to exit the lake at the same time, and it just creates a dangerous situation. He also told me that storms here at Beaver Lake have been known to flip over the boat dock, so that also creates a very dangerous situation. So they're asking you to just use common sense when you're out here tomorrow. Now, coming up at 6, I'll tell you some advice for campers here at Beaver Lake on what they should do to keep themselves safe during the severe weather. In the meantime, before then, I'm going to get back to tanning my ghostly white legs, and we'll see you at 6. Live at Beaver Lake, Robert Suhr, 4029 News.
Robert, thank you. Good luck with your tan.